Popper says it, I believe it's like this. He says, the doctrine that the truth is manifest is the source of all tyranny. So not just infallibilism is wrong, but it's always going to lead to tyranny as well.
Yes. So let me first say that is not an argument against infallibilism. It just because it leads to bad consequences that we don't like doesn't mean it's false. So the actual argument for fallibilism doesn't involve this fact that contradicting it leads to tyranny. However, having knocked down all claims to infallibilism, we can then turn to this other important fact, which is also like everywhere in Popper, that claims to it goes both ways, I suppose. Claims to have an infallible source of truth leads to tyranny, because if you are obviously right, then somebody who contradicts you is obviously wrong, and that is an automatic justification for using force against them if they insist on pursuing this wrong thing. It also goes the other way around. If you want to use force when you fail to persuade somebody, you need to explain, at least to yourself, but in practice to your followers and to those who would otherwise stop you, and perhaps even to your victims, why it should be you imposing your will on them by force rather than vice versa. You might say that in some ideologies, it's the ideology just says that the stronger person has the right, but it's never really like that. That's always just a paraphrase, because it's always in the form, I have this quality, like, belonging to the master race or something, or having the divine right of kings, or whatever, which arguably gives me the right, because if you didn't have that, then such and such a disaster would occur. And so authority about ideas leads inevitably to authority in the political sense, and vice versa.